So this is actually day 2, but I ended up going to the conference again, which is actually really good. He had a really good message, and I actually took some notes that me and Jen are going to dive into tomorrow morning. It was just talking about how sometimes when you're young and sometimes when you're new into Christ, you tend to seek him a lot more, and a lot of times, you know, adults and older people don't really understand, but I'm just kind of encouraging us to seek God more in our daily life and also in things we do and places we go and everything that kind of comes from it. That's a story for another day. I wanted to show you guys some of the merch that I ended up picking up, and I spent a little more than I really wanted to, but I did kind of get convicted that if I'm going to be recording and filming a lot and going to all these places, I need to give the person who's giving me the opportunities, I need to make sure that it's known, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like because of my platform and other social media, I have the ability to share what God has done, and I feel like there's no better way to start that and to share some of that than through some merch. So I just want to show you guys some of the pickups, but here's one of the brands, but it's Where Jesus is the name. But here's just a super simple tee. This one says eternally loved by God, and it says it on the back as well, eternally loved by God. I got this in an XL, just like the oversized fit, just a little more. I'm still rocking the Godspeed hat right here, you know what I'm saying? So that's going with me. I picked up this crazy hat, bro. This one says world on it, but it has it upside down. Look at the details, bro. Hopefully y'all can see. It's got Acts 17, 16 through 7, super bright tan, camo brim. Yo, this thing was, I think it was $25. It's got a cross on the side, a little patchwork, but it has world upside down. And I need to go back and read Acts 17, but I believe, this is my assumption before I do my research, that the world is upside down because we don't live for the world, we live for Jesus. So I picked this thing up. I'm gonna try this thing on, bro. This thing hard, bro. I was just excited to see some stuff that I could really rock, like on the daily, bro. Picked up t-shirt. I feel like I'm doing a crazy haul. This is a large, and it's called Kept Clothing brand. But this thing is insane. Yeshua, come on, man. And then on the back, Yeshua, and then it has John 10:9, says, I am the door. By me if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. And it says, kept God. God has done so much for me in the last couple months, and I know it's like hard to record and hard to share all the time, but I believe that what he's done should be known. And honestly, bro, I don't want to get so high on life that whenever God blesses me, I forget. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's what you subbed for or what you didn't. I'm telling you, this is my story. You feel what I'm saying? I got one more tee, and I got a hoodie yesterday. Now this tee is crazy, bro. Yo, look at this John, bro. Have you considered the Lord late? And instead of Ford, it has Lord. Yo, I couldn't help myself, bro. I had to get it, bro. Yeah, man, like I said, bro, it's been a lot going on. It's been a really amazing week. Like, I'm literally staying in Georgia right now. I haven't even gone home. I've still been out for like 3 weeks, but I wanted to show you guys some of the awesome stuff that I was able to pick up. Even my boy Jim picked up some. You can see this, Fishers and Men, and he got the same hat I did. I'm getting packed up right now. I just got my flight, so I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'll be heading back home finally for the first time in like 3 weeks. So I got some new packages at home that I'm ready to unbox. At least we going home strong. We gonna proclaim the name that's been blessing me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see you guys, man. If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my life. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, my friends, I made it home. I've been traveling since like 11. There's dog hair all over my mattress. I'm gonna go ahead and open this box. I know what it is. It came in a few days ago. I wasn't here to open it. I got in tonight around 9 o'clock. I had to drive 2 hours from Raleigh. I actually left my glove at Jen's house. So Jen, please send my glove. I'm not kidding. I just bought it. Please ship it. But I want to show you guys the new package that I've been thinking about all week long. You guys know I got a Torpedo bag a couple weeks ago, and I know you guys seen that video. If you haven't, throw it on the screen. But I got a Torpedo bag, yada yada. And I was fortunate to have some contacts. You had some contacts, and I had some contacts, and I got in contact with Camwood. We got some new bats, so I want to show you guys these. So this right here is the hand speed trainer. I'm really excited to use this thing. Hand and speed trainer. And then you got Isaiah Hunter. So this thing is literally for hand speed, and I think I could do a lot of videos, a lot of different drills that you guys will be able to try. This right here, can't get it out. At least you know it's protected. All right, so this one is a Pro Grade Beach. It's a 33. This one's a little heavy, but I don't know if it's, I haven't hit. But I'm just gonna show you guys everything that we got. And this is the bat that I've been waiting for. This is the Torpedo. Oh my gosh. The difference between the Torpedo, here's the regular barrel, here's the Torpedo barrel. If you've been watching, like, if you know ball, you know what I'm saying? You can tell the difference. But this thing feels a lot lighter, but you do have like the risk of flaring the ball off the end. I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. I really have been waiting for those to come in, and we got the hand speed trainer. There's gonna be a lot of this stuff, maybe some split grit stuff. But there's Lexi. Lexi's been without me for a little bit.
For a whole month.
How are you feeling?
A lot better now that you're back.
She was stressing.
I was not.
Yes, she was. I'm gonna clean up and get my room situated. Shout out Camwood, like I said though. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of the bats so you guys really understand what they do, what the differences are. Let's try to get this room under control. All right, guys, I just finished hitting and swung all 3 cam woods that I have. This is the hand speed trainer. This one feels actually pretty good. This is the previous Torpedo that I had. You guys saw in like a couple of videos back. This bat gave me a lot of trouble today, and I spent a lot of time trying to get used to it. But the Torpedo is a lot slimmer than the other one. Hopefully I'll figure it out. I already made plans to go hit tomorrow. I think we're about to get a lift in. We're gonna get some food. This is the first time I've been hitting kind of consistently. I had like a full travel day. I keep doing 360s. What you want, Joey? What you want, bro? You want some screen time, bro? What's up? Go ahead.
What's up, guys?
Shout out Evelyn Hopkins.
Why you had to drop the shawties like that, bro? No! I've been in there for like really since 10 a.m. I got here kind of early. I'm gonna make a TikTok and then also like some Instagram story stuff. Kind of been jumping on TikTok a little bit recently. But yeah, we're gonna get some work in, go get a lift in. We'll figure out whatever else the day holds for us. But just trying to get back in routine and finally back in town. Just trying to get a little more structure back to my life. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see you guys in a little. Tell them about y'all's recent adventures with all your shawties.
So we've been playing a lot of blackjack. A couple hands out.
Betting on myself.
Found the one out here.
I think you're jumping around the point.
Oh yeah, you're jumping around the point. Here we go. So, you know, I'd say about, what is it, like 4 or 5 weeks, Joe? Joe got himself a lady. We were, you know, hanging out in a big group. Joe found himself a lady. You know, we went down to Carolina Beach. We stopped at Carolina Beach Surf Brand. So we're just walking around, and then Joe and this girl.
Is this true? Is this true?
The next day, Joe's in Jacksonville. And then, you know, what?